Hello and welcome back to NBA Breakdowns. Today's contest between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Golden State Warriors delivered high-octane offense, clutch shots and strategic intensity, ending with a defining win on the road. By the final buzzer, it was Thunder 124, Warriors 112, a result that could reshape momentum for both teams going forward. Let's dive deep into what went right, what went wrong, and what this game tells us about each side's season. The game opened with both teams eager to assert dominance. Warriors, defending home turf, came out aggressive. Stephen Curry launched a few early threes, hoping to ignite the crowd and set a pace. But Thunder's defense, anchored by Chet Holmgren, responded swiftly. Every shot felt contested, the paint was clogged, perimeter cutters were denied, and Warriors struggled to find rhythm. Meanwhile, Thunder's offense flowed with fluid ball movement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacked the rim, hit a mid-range jumper, and converted a couple of catch-and-shoot threes. At the other end, timely assists from Jalen Williams kept things unpredictable. By the end of the first quarter, Thunder held a slight lead, not huge, but enough to show early control. The second quarter saw Warriors trying to swing momentum. Draymond Green controlled the tempo, orchestrating plays, pushing the pace, and triggering fast break opportunities. Golden State managed a few threes, and began to loosen up Thunder's defense. For a moment, it looked like home court advantage might shift things their way. Yet Oklahoma City remained composed. Gilgeous-Alexander continued to deliver, scoring aggressively off the pick and roll and stepping into open shots. Holmgren collected defensive boards and disrupted a few key drives. The bench contributed efficiently with mid-range jumpers and timely hustle plays, hitting some open threes when Warriors overcommitted. By halftime, Thunder led 64-58, a modest advantage, but a psychologically important one. They controlled the pace, controlled the ball, and limited unnecessary turnovers. After the break, and whatever halftime adjustments were made, Thunder came out recharged. This quarter turned out to be the critical turning point. Defensively, Oklahoma City tightened up. They switched effectively on screens, hedged aggressively, and trimmed out easy passing lanes. Warriors' perimeter rhythm evaporated, Curry's looks became contested, weak-side help collapsed, and Golden State found itself settling for tough, low-percentage shots. Offensively, Thunder unleashed a balanced assault. Gilgeous-Alexander hit a couple of clutch threes, drove to the basket for tough finishes, and drew fouls. Holmgren imposed his presence near the rim, finishing with high-percentage shots and altering several Warriors' attempts. Jalen Williams orchestrated ball movement, hitting open teammates, occasionally cutting to the basket for layups, and serving as assist machine. By the end of the third, Thunder had extended the lead to double digits. The energy had shifted entirely in favor of the visitors. The final quarter tested both teams' endurance and composure. Warriors tried to claw their way back. Curry attempted to rekindle the offense with deep threes. Golden State pressed full court, hunting steals and transition points. The crowd roared, but Thunder stayed unshaken. Key moments defined the closing minutes. With under 2 minutes left, Gilgeous-Alexander drained a tough three that pushed the lead beyond single digits, a dagger that shook Warriors' confidence. From that moment, Oklahoma City managed the clock, worked the ball for high-percentage looks, and avoided ill-advised shots. Their defense stayed disciplined. When Warriors drove into the lane, Holmgren or help defenders were waiting. When Warriors scrambled for open shooters, tight closeouts prevented quality releases. By the final buzzer, the scoreboard read 124-112. Thunder had sealed a well-earned road win by playing smart, efficient, and together. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the star of the night. 38 points, combining drives, mid-range pull-ups, and timely threes. His shot selection was sharp, his pace under control, and his composure late in the game made the difference. Chet Holmgren, a defensive anchor and floor stretcher. With 21 points and 8 rebounds, he protected the rim, altered shots, spaced the floor, and punished Warriors defensively. His presence limited Golden State's paint penetration and contested enough jumpers to disrupt rhythm. Jalen Williams, 22 points, 6 assists, energy, versatility, and smart playmaking. He served as a secondary creator, hit open shots, made cut plays, and ensured Thunder's offense remained balanced and unpredictable. Warriors' side. Curry had a respectable scoring night but lacked efficient support. Draymond did his best to manage pace and defense, but Golden State's perimeter shooters missed critical attempts, and defensive breakdowns cost them. Disciplined defense and shot contesting, switching on screens, strong help-side defense, vertical rim protection by Holmgren. Ball movement and spacing. Quick passes, off-ball movement, floor spacing that disrupted Warriors' defensive rotations. Balanced scoring. Rather than relying on one player, Thunder had multiple scoring threats, making them harder to guard. Composure under pressure, late-game free throws, smart clock management, defense under fatigue, Thunder stayed calm and executed. Lack of bench production. Outside of the starters, there was minimal offensive spark or defensive energy. Poor shot selection under pressure. Over-relying on perimeter shooting. Once those started falling short, there was no alternative inside push. Defensive lapses, inability to contest drives, lost matchups in pick-and-roll defense, weak help rotations, led to easy Thunder baskets. Predictable offense. Once set plays ran dry, ball movement stagnated, isolation-heavy approach made them easier to defend late in the game. For Thunder, this win reaffirms that they are a serious contender this season. With stars like Gilgeous-Alexander, Holmgren, and Williams firing, and with tactical discipline to back it up, they are a nightmare matchup for many teams. Their road win against a historically strong at-home Warriors team boosts confidence, both internally and around the league. If they carry this form forward, they could make a deep playoff push. For Warriors, this loss is a wake-up call. Even with Curry's scoring and leadership, relying heavily on core starters won't consistently win games against deep, disciplined opponents. They need better bench support, more defensive consistency, and improved shot selection under pressure. If they hope to climb playoff seeding and challenge for ring contention, adjustments are necessary now, before fatigue and key injuries take their toll. For the league at large, tonight's game shows the evolving dynamics. Youth, versatility, and team cohesion are redefining traditional powerhouses. The days of just having one superstar may be over. Depth, balance, and strategic discipline increasingly determine success. This match wasn't just another regular season game, it was a statement. Thunder came, executed, and dominated when it mattered most. Warriors fought hard, but tonight, execution and teamwork carried the day. For fans, this is what makes the NBA thrilling. Underdogs rising, established franchises tested, and every bounce, shot, and defensive rotation carrying meaning. If you're a Thunder fan, savor this win. If you're a Warriors fan, see this as motivation. And all basketball fans, appreciate the craft, respect the effort, and get excited for what's next. If you enjoyed this in-depth review, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with fellow NBA fans, and subscribe to the channel for more post-game breakdowns, player spotlights, and daily NBA coverage. And yes, turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next upload. Until next time, keep watching, keep cheering, and keep loving the game.